What up, tubers? Welcome back to another draft here on Arena. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already, please. It helps the channel a lot. And don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/newmot for all your Magic card needs. Some more best of one. Bloomburrow ranked here. We are Diamond 1, so just about to hit Mythic, hopefully. Here's our pick one, pack one. Not anything too exciting. The rare Coiling Rebirth, it's decent, but not a first pick slam dunk or anything. Two decent uncommons as well. The Brazen Collector, Eddie Merc Crab. I think the actual first pick here is, though, the Baker's Bane Duo. Just one of the best two-drop commons in the format. So much synergy. And yeah, I think an easy pick there for me. Alright, pretty mid-tier second pick as well. I think the notable cards here you're looking at are Paw Patch Formation, Life Creed Duo, Tree Guard Duo, maybe Antics if you really like otters. I think after taking the Baker's Bane, I like taking the Paw Patch. I think that might even be, if this was pick one, pack one, that's probably pretty close to what I would be taking. Maybe pick one, pack one, I take the Duo instead. I don't know, this, again, nothing to write home about, and since I already took the Duo, I think I like taking the Paw Patch. Alright, we get some more options here for our third pick. Jackdaw Savior's good, for sure. Birds are pretty bad, but this is just a nice value card. If you're playing white, you don't necessarily need to be playing birds. Mentor, okay for the red-white deck. Crumb and Get It, very good trick, of course. Hunger, solid removal. Lightshell Duo, Green Rampager. I could see taking the Jackdaw. I would prefer to take the Nocturnal Hunger, but the Jackdaw is certainly not bad. Just past a Life Creed Duo. I'm also more likely to splash the Nocturnal Hunger. Yeah, I think I'll just take the removal there. I think you could go either way, though. Okay, and maybe now is the time to start thinking about taking some white cards. We're getting a fourth pick Starseer Mentor and another Life Creed Duo here. Let's take the Mentor, as this has the highest upside. Pretty late Intrepid Rabbit, too. Parting Gust is alright. Boxer's fine. Cultivator for green-black. But it looks like the white might be the place to be. Huh. Okay, well. Now I think I'm going to take Cash Grab out of this particular pack. The Veteran is reasonable enough if you're just in green, not even in raccoons, but I don't think I'm supposed to take that there. The Cash Grab is just one of the premium cards you want in green, especially if you're squirrels. Now, I have passed a ton of Daggerfang Duos and even a few Bone Binds now, but I think the cash is still where we want to be. There is a Pond Prophet here, or now another Bone Bind. I don't think this Pond Prophet's too much of a signal, but of course Nora is the Bone Bind, but I think I would rather lean towards green-black with this start. Oh, okay. And that is a huge signal, I'm pretty sure. 8th pick Duo, 8th pick Cash Grab. These are the two best commons you're going to get in the Squirrel deck at 2 mana. Gosh, this is actually a tough pick. I think the creature is generally going to be a little bit better, but maybe that's not even true. Like, it's Cash Grab might be the better card, if that makes sense. That's crazy. Okay. So I'm going to stick with green-black then. That 8th pick was just too big of a sign. Is there a world where maybe I'm going to splash something else? Sure, but yeah, that's, for lack of a better word, nuts. Very, very crazy. I hate passing Cash Grabs. Every time I draft Squirrels, I'm always like, where are the Cash Grabs? Or, you know, I wish I had more Cash Grabs. So We'll see if I end up regretting that choice, but you can't go wrong with Baker's Bane. Wear Down is not a playable card in best of one, so not even gonna bother taking it. Pretty late Pearl of Wisdom. Depending on how many cash grab type cards, we might not need to run the Stargaze in this deck. I think there was a Cultivator that could come back around as well, right? Corpseberry. I guess it's maybe not super likely. Last couple cards in the pack, but oh, one of the Dagger Fangs came back. That's good. And a Dark Star Augur. Yes, nice. Passing, yep, cash grab here, but it is what it is. Every time I play this card, I am very pleased. Either, I mean, obviously there are some unfortunate scenarios where, well, you just hit a bunch of spells and you can't take advantage of the cards in time, but for the most part, the Augur is fantastic, and right now we do have quite a bit of life gain. Both the duos make food, Cash Grab often is going to make food, Pop Hatch can make food, Cleric can gain life if I end up playing it, right? Given that we got the 8th pick Cash Grab in pack 1, maybe we can wheel that? That's the plan, that's the hope. So we're missing Savor right now as some good cheap interaction. Obviously some more hard removal would also be good. I guess I haven't really seen any of the signpost squirrel cards. Best one of them, what, the Vine Reap Mentor, I guess, at uncommon. Honored Dray Leader would be okay. What do we got here? Consumed by Greed, I suppose. Let's see, another Bone Bind, a Tree Guard, Polywallop, Dire Sight. I'm not the biggest fan of Consumed by Greed, just because there are often times where there is a relevant creature that doesn't actually have the biggest power, but it's a good enough card. I would expect one of these green or black cards to wheel. Bell is safe and free. Ruthless is decent. I think Sticky Tongue is always playable in green decks, regardless of Frog synergies or not. Sticky, Ruthless, or Bell? Kind of like taking the Ruthless here. There's a second Ruthless if I want, or I can get our first duo. Let's go ahead and take the first duo. That's a Kidnap, but not for us. The old double Bumbleflower, huh? There's a Cultivator. It's fine. Actually, I guess we might wheel one of the share pots. Still be 8 cards left in the pack. Back-to-back Burrowguard Mentors, unfortunate. But I don't think we were ever going to be in green-white. So Rampager here, over second duo, I think. Over Sticky Tongue. Yeah, just get a little bit more beef. Not a bad 7th pick. Another Cultivator, or actually a Tangle Tumbler looks alright as well. We have a decent number of food production right now. I think the Cultivator is a little bit better, though. Alright, Sentries is great. Always nice to have at least one of these in your Squirrel decks. Okay, Sinister Monolith, Psychic Whirl. I think we'll be playing those. Bonebind on the wheel's decent. That gives us, what, 4 2-drop creatures? What pick was the cash grab? Was it that pack? Yeah, so didn't get the cash grab back, unfortunately. I don't know, how am I feeling? Is taking the duo better than the cash grab? Already starting to kind of regret it, but hey, there's the share pot last pick, nice. Glarb, huh? We could Glarb on the splash. What's my fixing right now? Nothing? We are green-black, a little hint of blue. Now, if I don't take Glarb, I'm taking Moose. So if... I don't have that many cards that cost 4 or more, but obviously Glarb also plays lands from the top, as well as surveilling for graveyard fuel. I think the upside of Glarb is worth taking, but there's not a guarantee that I'm going to end up playing it without getting a couple pieces of removal or fixing, of course. And I'm not taking Hidden Grotto as fixing. We have a nice bushy bodyguard here instead. Another sentry as well. Another bushy, or now I can take fixing. We have a bell and a harvest here. This would be a lot easier had I taken the moose. I could just take the bushy and not even consider fixing, but I guess since the heaped harvest is a food, I kind of want that over the bell. Wow. Oh, how many? That was 3 bushy bodyguards in a row. Is it better probably to take the Curious Forager? There's also a Glide Dive duo here. Yeah, see, this is where I'm regretting not having more cash grabs. I guess the first Forager is what I want. Oh, okay, I'm slamming this cash grab number 2 over Moose every single time. Another Heaped Harvest, or I guess a 3-tree Mascot for fixing is also alright, but we've picked up a couple of forage cards, so I think I'm just going to go with the Harvest. 3-tree Scribe is just a 2-mana 2/3 in our deck. Right? We don't have many synergies with that. No. We'll take it. I don't know if I'm going to play it. There's nothing else in that pack for us anyways. Okay, and that actually, 8th pick Haven was another really good pickup. That gives us a free piece of fixing for Glarb, so 1 island will make this an easy splash. There is one glaring problem with this deck, and I think it's just not having too much top end. Stocking the pantry, we have a bodyguard, 2 cultivators. Guess I just take the removal here. Might cut the Ruthless Negotiation now and replace it with the Early Winter. We got 3 removal spells. Hunger, Winter, Greed. Oh, I guess we have Share Pot too. All right. Yeah, don't believe we saw a single saver, right? No savers? I guess if I'm splashing Glarb, maybe I can splash a different blue card as well. I don't really have much to splash for. Second Sentry. Does that make the deck? Possibly. I think this is going to be a 17 lander, even though we have 2 heaped harvests. I mean, I guess I could run 16 with double cash grab. My curve's not very high, but... So I would go 8, 7, and Haven. 8 Forest, 7 Swamp, Haven. Oh, I would need 1 island. 8, 7, 1, 1 then if I run 17. You know what? Maybe I should have taken one of the Moose. I'm regretting the Glarb. If I hadn't taken the Glarb, I could have 2 Moose or something. No, I guess I would have only had 1 because I would have taken the cash grab over the second Moose, but... Yeah, I just don't feel like I have enough top end. Well, good beats. So if I'm going to cut 1 card, maybe the second sentry then. Maybe I don't need 2 harvests? Maybe I don't need the Dagger Fang. No, Dagger Fang's too good. Yeah, I can just cut one of the harvests. That's probably fine. Alright. Yeah. It's got a good base, but it's missing a little bit of top end and like a saver or something. So hopefully we can get a couple of wins with this, but I'm not going to expect anything fantastic. Okay, on the draw, I think we'll keep it. Well, regret sets in. Turn 1 Ravine Raider on the play. This might be a very short game. Feels like the Lizard deck, when they're on the play with a good explosive curve, is just really unfortunately disgusting. I have to cash grab here since we didn't draw land. Hopefully they just pump their Raider again. Oh, no, it looks like they might have one of their 4/3s or something. Oh, nothing. Interesting. I have to take the land. That sucks. Given that they didn't do anything, though, I'm just going to play Heaped Harvest here. I wonder if they're holding up a removal spell. There aren't too many flash creatures they can have in this scenario. Yeah, nice. Sure, that's not too bad. I want to get the cultivators online, but it's probably better to bushy here and get the 2 bodies. I'm going to grab another swamp first. Because remember, cultivators don't care about how you foraged, just that you did forage. That's fine. They can't kill both without another trick of some sort. So if they're just pumping, they're just gaining life. Sure. That was still a 2-for-1 in our favor, though they do have board presence, right? Like, I don't think that was necessarily bad. I'm not gonna forage yet since we have the second cultivator in hand. The main game plan here is just to stabilize. We have too many cards in hand and too much card advantage in those cards, you know? Okay, fantastic. Just a pass. Now we'll go ahead and go to combat. Go ahead and forage. Attempt to make both of these 3/4s. You can see how important the cash grab was this game. Maybe they just have like a conduct electricity or something. Nothing. Nice. All right, let's see here. I don't think I want to use my Consumed by Greed on their Ravine Raider. Let's just get our Augur online with Offspring. I think even versus red-black, this is okay. And they might still be tempted to kill one of the bats here. I've also drawn a couple of my top-end cards already, so I don't think I have too much left at the top end that could potentially get us badly. We have an early winter Rampager and a Tree Guard duo. So technically I could immediately just take 9 next turn from the triggers, but it is very unlikely. Let's put it that way. All right, easy 0, and another easy 0. Perfect. Whoa! This is where we consider ourselves very fortunate, huh? So let's start pushing. All right, 1 pump. 2 pump. 3 pump. Greed. Indestructible doesn't work unless they pump their charger, but then they're still losing. Okay, that's still fine. That's a 2 for 1. Well, not technically. I guess it's a 2 for 2 because I lose my cultivator, so still, I think that was worth it. And we're still just going to play out one of the 2/4s. No forage value. And they're off it. They're like, too much card advantage. Clearly didn't have a removal spell or whatever. They probably should have waited like maybe 1 more turn. Maybe there's a chance, right, if I hit some very expensive spells off the Augurs there. Alright, off to round number 2. I'm on the play, so I'll keep a hand that doesn't do anything until turn 3. Red and white. I'll probably want to get the Treetop Sentries online first before playing out the Offspring Dark Star. Ayya. Alright, that is new plan. Kill the Mabel. And I'm going to give them food here. I'm not going to attack because that'll force them to equip if they want to attack with the scribe. So I lose 2 damage potentially, right? But in this scenario, at least I am then making them equip when they might want to instead develop out something to play, you know? Okay, fair enough. Take 3. I'm at 14. It's a really good draw. Take the land here, get a food. And now we can make both of these 4/5s. Cash grab, baby. So if I want to early winter, I can forage again and make these 5/6s this turn. Okay, just gonna run out of 2/2. I can harvest here and make these both 6/7s now, but I think this is the turn I'm gonna go ahead and offspring our Dark Star. We have our biggest hits already gone, right? Early Winter's in my hand. That's our most expensive. We have 1 Sentry in hand as well, plus one of the duos is gone. Or our one Tree Guard duo, I should say, is gone. Okay, I like that start. Nice. All right. Let's hope this Augur does us a solid and doesn't hit too many big spells. 2 life and 0 life. We will accept. Let's go ahead and attack in the air. We're going to go on green here, and I'm just going to pass the turn. I'm going to hold up early winter. I clearly have something in my hand since they know I have duo, but this is okay. Rallier's fine. The issue is a lot of these cards are similarly problematic. I think I'm going to get rid of the Jolly Gerbil here just because it gives them raw card advantage, whereas the Gecko and the Scribe, for example, are rummage effects. Another 2 drop and another land. Nice. So now we want to pre-combat some of this stuff, though, so that we can get the cultivator triggers. I probably should start getting a little bit aggressive. I'm going to sack one of the foods so that the cultivators are now out of conduct electricity range. So I'm at 13 life with 3 blockers, so I think this is a fine position. But yeah, I can't wait too long, right? Just taking any amount of damage from the Dark Stars. Alright, here they come, I assume. Yep. Target the scribe if they want to rummage immediately. Yep. Do what you need to do. Show me. Oh, you know what? I should have named blue on the Haven. Now that I think about it, right? Okay. So I would need to take 9 damage from the augurs to lose, and I don't think that's possible since our early winter's already gone. So the worst case scenario, I would hit our 2nd sentry plus Ravager or Rampager. They're dead on board though. So I would need to hit awful, and they would need to have a Blooming Blast in their hand. And that one probably guarantees we cannot lose now. What can they do here to survive? Even if they kill one of those, I don't think I can lose. I don't need to... Yeah, I don't need to forage here. I just attack with all, right? I guess they could have Dawn's Truce? Actually, Dawn's Truce... So I need to attack like this and leave back 1-1, I think. Because we don't need the 1-1, it's better off as a blocker. This way, if they have a singleton removal spell, that doesn't work. And if they have a Dawn's Truce, we still have a blocker. They did have the Blooming Blast. They were hoping I would hit. So there was a very small chance I could have lost there with the Augur hitting exactly 2 cards, specific cards, out of however many were left. So unlikely, but possible. All right, 2-0. Let's go. Alrighty then. Is this a keepable hand on the draw? I would would call this a little bit sussy, but I'm going to keep it. Turn to Root Weaver. That could be bad. Not attacking for 2. Want to just take a land here? No, I don't think so. Oh, actually, it's probably safest. Because we hit the Bone Bind anyways. Guess I should probably just pass here and Hunger. They might have a Dazzling Denial in their hand then, is my guess. They totally have a Dazzling Denial in their hand. Okay. So, I guess I'm just gonna let them cast it on this. They might not. They might be like, okay, I also let this resolve. Sure. I'll play slow then. I'm no rush. If they want to counter Heaped Harvest, that's fine. Like, if they counter the Heaped Harvest and not counter the Hunger, that's kind of weird, you know? Okay. Let's go for a 4-drop, play around Denial. Keep our Bone Bind and the creature in the graveyard. Other creature. That is a problem. Okay. They only have 2 unknown cards in their hand, though, so... Aha, yeah. I take 5 here? Man, maybe they don't have a denial in their hand then. What's in their hand? Or maybe they have a denial now and they're just trying to push? I guess I'm gonna sacrifice the harvest. Because we have enough cards in our graveyard, plus we can make another food anyways. Oh, there's Mr. Glarb, that's good. I'm gonna lose out on the 1/1 just to get that extra body on the battlefield right now. Alright, nice. Ooh, and we hit one of our other 4-drops on top. So let's feed on the share pot. And then sentries off the top. I could scry with Glarb in response here and get the forest on the bottom, but I don't think we want to do that. I think we'd rather have the extra blocker right now. Okay, just say go. Nice. Now our other 2/4 is going to untap, so I can tap Glarb on upkeep if we want to. Wow, that was a lot of lands in a row. I have 15 cards left in my deck, though, so I have to be a little bit... Wow, so many lands in a row. Have to be a little bit careful of that. Let's target the Flood Caller with removal. Great. And now I can start making some attacks. They can only block this currently with their Splash Lasher. Good. I'm going to pass here with Bonebind open, plus the Greed and Formation. And go get back our second Cultivator and then start Uber foraging since we've got a lot of stuff in our graveyard. I can return the Bumble Flower with the Forager next turn as well. They've got a Daddy Clement. Okay. Yikes. That's actually disgusting, isn't it? Yeah. They have Splash Slasher, Druid, Lookout. They have some good ones. I'm still putting them on having the Dazzling in their hand. Okay, they're not holding up Dazzling here, though. So let's instead Consumed by Greed them this turn. Make them sack their Lasher. We go Forager. Back our Bumble. Bumble, kill their Clement. Just need to make sure I kill them before I deck, basically. Okay, that just puts a counter on something, unless they want to kill my food. Oh, they are going to kill my food, sure. I think we just draw them. Don't really want to mill myself too much at this point. Pre-combat the Cultivator. Go ahead and forage a little bit. Attack for 4. See if they trade with Wolverine. It's fine. Duo. Pass. Saving the Paw Patch for a flying creature since they are playing blue. One of their sky duos or something, you know. Let's get back the Rampager. Yeah, Tree Guard we can play for free, actually, off the top. We want to do that after. Because the Rush Shield is currently unblockable. Long River's Pull. Oh. I mean, I still think they probably have a I think they still probably have a Denial in hand as well. Okay. 8 cards in my library. I guess I'm supposed to play this. Alright, they're off it. Nice. Well, like I said, I don't really have top end, but we are winning these games, which is kind of decent. 3-0? Hey, if we win the next 2, we'll hit Mythic, and I would assume my win rate's been really good this season, so hopefully we would enter at a top 10, top 20, even though we're already a week into it. Trey and O on the draw. Hand looks good. Got a 2-4-4 curve. I don't think you're normally supposed to run the Augur out without Offspring unless you absolutely need to. Ooh, we are going to be pressured. Got to name Black here, I think. Because Consumed by Greed is probably a slightly better draw. It's good. Man, Duo is so good. So good. One is also pretty good. Wish we had some savers in our deck, that's for sure. There's the Consumed by Greed again. Very, very happy with my decision there to grab a swamp. I would get back Duo, but I would give them a card. I think that's probably worth it. Two for 2 that gives me a food here, I think is good enough. If they didn't have as many cards in their hands, maybe I don't make that play, but I think that's fine. Be mana efficient and get the 2-4 online. The next turn I can Duo plus Hunger. Early Winter, another good draw. Ay, 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 ay. They can equip the Swordmaster and attack me for 10 or something? Holy smokes. They have to equip the Swordmaster here, right? Yeah. Jesus, I guess it's 9. Okay. That is what we say. Disgusting. I mean, I guess I just have to hope that they don't have a Crumb and Get It. Because now I think I need to try to double block and go for a quote-unquote blowout, but it's not even going to be that much of a blowout. My other option, of course, was just to main phase the... oh my lord. Removal spell. Right, kill the Mabel, eat the Swordmaster. Go to 2. Now I have to main phase this thing. And we are still very dead here. Ah, great curve out by the opponent. Nice. Does Bushy save me? Don't think so. We're just dead on board, right? They equip their, yeah, trample plus 1 damage gets through. All right, good beats. Not much I could do there. Their draw was just a little bit too Gucci. On the draw, good hand. Or at least a good enough curve hand. Otters! Oh, baby. Otters on the play, though. Do we have a problem? Potentially. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Removal's great, though. Build my Glarb and early winter, boo. We do have ways to get at least the Glarb back, though. Alright, main phase Sugarcoat. Ah, jeez. They also have a, whatchamacallit? The Might of the Meek? Yep, they might as well cast it now. So I'm going to take 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, that's brutal. I think we're supposed to just hunger off their Tempest Angler now, then. And I'm not going to attack. I will block now. Alright, I will not block because they're not going to attack. Let's see. Let's attack here for 5. We just really need them to not have... Whoa, yeah, this is really bad. Anytime they cast a non-creature spell, now I'm taking 4 damage. This is not very beatable. Quite dead. I mean, I have a lot of food, sure. But... that is not... Yeah. All they need to have is just like 1 or 2 card draw effects and it's basically all over. They're just setting up then since I can't pressure them very well. So this is one of those scenarios where I actually just need to start attacking, even if it doesn't look good. Because the more time I give them, the more likely they are to just burn me out from nowhere. Because you look at it now, any non-creature spell is effectively 5 damage. So they just get a free Lava Axe, for example, with Otterball Antics. Yep. That's not a good sign, unless they're just... Oh, they might, I guess they're just soaking up damage here. Okay. I can't beat much of anything, so... If you got it, you got it. Okay. Alright, yeah, as long we want them to be drawing creatures here. Non-creature spells are the thing that's gonna ruin us. That's pretty good too. Give me some extra food. Darkstar Augur. Do I need to risk it for the biscuit? Probably. Eat, eat, eat. Keep the pressure on. Alright. We're hoping, again, they don't draw a card draw effect or something. Nice! Woof! Oh, I think we had to get a little bit fortunate there that they never found another card draw effect, you know? Or any other non-creature spell. Just barely hung into that one. Alright, 4-1, good. I'm happy with that. Okay, let's go, let's go. 4-1, having fun. On the play. Good opening hand. Let's see if it can progress a little bit better. Cultivator on 3, or 2-4 on 4 would be a good one. Rampager on 4, perhaps? Yeah, we'll probably just curve out into that. Although I suppose I have Heaped Harvest next turn, so we could skip turn 4 and play the Rampager turn 5. Right? Wouldn't be anything wrong with that. Though I'm supposing... Oh, okay. Yeah, we probably just need to run out the 4-4 next turn. Okay, I could wait a turn now if I wanted. Yeah, let's do that. 3-4 effectively as good as the 4/4 here anyways defensively. Intrepid Rabbit time? Don't do it. Cash grab. Ooh, they got some good ones. They don't have a squirrel, so they're not going to get a food, at least. All 4 are hits, though. I hope they take the Feather of Flight and try to get aggressive. Nice! Because we have the Paw Patch here, so this is extremely good for us. Excellent. Another very good draw. Let's just main phase kill this. Yeah, main phase kill that thing. And then to keep the pressure on, I'm also going to play the Rampager even though we lose on the Offspring value. This lets us attack for 3 with the duo, but also have another huge body. Oh, they have Wrath? Alright, good beats. Gonna need to find ourselves a Glarb or something. Forager would also be nice. Yeah, that's bad. 4/3 and a 3/3 for 2 or 4 mana. Actually, was that worth it on their end? They could have gotten back their gerbil. Well, I guess that's fine. No, they should have kept their gerbil, right? It was only 3 more damage, and their gerbil would have triggered off of the Starfall Invocation. They would have gotten it back. I think that was probably a better play for them, but touche. We draw our own Bushy. I would let them get their builder's talent back if we wait, but I think I'm going to go for the greedy play. Alright, nice. I have 6 cards in my graveyard, so let's go ahead and sack a food for life. Auger's also a good draw. We're definitely going to wait and just offspring this. Would have been fantastic if I had 1 more land. Okay. Two, 4 is good. 2, 4, 6, 7 mana. The Sentry doesn't actually block, and if I just Dark Star here, Offspring, I take 3, 6, maybe 8. So we probably want to fire this off, and I think the Warren Elder's a better target. They might have been sandbagging something, though, since I had the shared pot on the battlefield for a while. Yep, that's really bad. Good news is they cannot fully level it this turn. Oh, that was such a good draw, too. Excellent, excellent, excellent. God, I hope they go for a long stock brawl here. Oh, baby. The full blowout. Even get that fish. Wow, disgustingly good. Alright, that's nice. Excellent. Good. Yeah, this is a crushing now. They need to rip something pretty nice, I think. Main life, main phase. Okay, -3. Oh, God, -6. Okay. Huh. Alright, that's bad. Milled 2 lands. I could lose here. -3. -4, we did it! The Dark Star Augur killed us. I don't think there was anything I could have done about that. We just rattled off way too many. But that was how much damage in a row? 3, 3, 3, 4. So I think that was definitely a low roll overall. But hey, it happens sometimes, you know. Ah, you live by the card advantage, you die by the card advantage. Was there any food I sacked earlier that maybe I could have saved? Oof. I think, yeah, I think that was just bad luck. What could I have done differently there? On the turn that I passed and used the early winter, I did just take 7, but I think that was worth it to deny them the Feather of Flight, so I don't think that was wrong, taking all that damage. Yeah, I think it was just good beats. Happens. GG's. GG's. Okay, good hand on the play. Squirrel into cash grab is great. Guarantee that we get a food. It is versus the blue-green with a boxer. Froggies with a boxer. I think I'm going to do this end of turn. Okay. Sure. It's fine. I missed a land. Forager's great. Value. If they double block, I'm going to kill their Root Weaver here, I think, because they missed a land drop. And we're going to duo first, mill some more cards, and look at some more info for the Forager to grab. Nice, we milled our Augur, so I think I'm probably going to end up hitting that one. No attacks this time, though. Yep. Easy block there for them, I assume. Oh, weird. Okay. Huh. Maybe they have a counter in their hand? Because that seemed like a kind of a strange card to let me have. I wonder if I'm just supposed to actually run out the Augur by itself right now. I think I am. It's one of those rare scenarios where I have the mana to just hardcast it without kicker. They're stumbling a bit anyways. It's also a flyer when they don't have any flyers, so... Yeah, I mean, that ate up their turn to do that, though. I don't even think that was bad for us. Okay. That's another mana dork they're losing as well, so... If they were able to stabilize, we would have had an issue, right? Since we were running out of action, but... Take the win, and that puts us at 5-2. Again, pretty happy with the result either way. Let's see if we can at least get a couple more, or one or two more. Two more would be a win. You know what I mean. All right, a changing of the guard. Took the kid out to the park, went to the gym, now we're back. And we're on the draw with a hand that would be good if it had a forest in it. How many forests are in this deck? Because I'm considering keeping this. I have 8 forests and an Uncharted Haven. So if I keep this, 8 out of 33. Let's see, 25% to draw it immediately effectively, but over the course of 2 turns, kind of like a 50-50. Yeah. I think this would be a snap mulligan on the play, but I think on the draw we can consider it. And by consider, I mean keep it. And hope that we draw a forest next turn. Alright. Oh! The one of Island. A little bit unlucky. Alright, good news. We did get there. I kind of like going heaped harvest here while the opponent's not doing anything. And let's grab another green source. We can double spell next turn. I'm assuming they're going to have a removal spell in their hand, though. So I don't want to lead on Cultivator. I think we want to go with Duo and Daggerfang. Alright, mill a Sentry and a land. That's not too bad. Well, I mean, if they're just stuck on mono black over there, this is not going to be much of a game now, is it? I don't even need to bother killing that thing. Wow, still on mono black. Yeah, I mean, that's not a bad play here. Oh my gosh. They almost hit 3 lands. That would have been incredible. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and pay the 2 life to kill their patrol and just smack down for 7. We'll go ahead and forage here as well. I think I'm going to keep the sentry in the graveyard. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, not much of a game there. Opponent clearly got mana screwed, and we drew out of our slightly risky keep. Okay, so this is the final boss now. This is for a trophy and for Mythic. The dual whammy. All marbles on the table. Let's go. Final boss time. Let's have a good game, but more importantly, one that we win. This is an okay opening hand. This is not going to be a bushy on turn 2. Although it's not bad, actually. No, you know what? Given my hand, I think I'm actually going to play it out on turn 2 and curve out. Because on turn 3, I think we want to heaped harvest here and grab a black source. That way we can escape, or what, not escape, offspring our augur on the following turn if we want to. So are they frogs? They're playing green-blue. Yes, they are, with a Lily Splash Mentor. Okay. So, I think we will just start with the Dark Star here. They will have an attack with the Mentor if they want, but that's fine. We have Heaped Harvest on the battlefield for some food already, plus the Baker's Bane in hand. Okay. They have Lily Splash with Pawn Profit, but it's a bit slow. Plus, they don't actually have a native blue source. Well, I guess this can forage technically later down, but... Okay, that's fine. We still have one of our... Nice. One of our value cards active. I think we're just going to get rid of their Mentor right now. There was a little bit of temptation to kill the Forager since they're missing land, but... I think this is better. If they attack with the Pawn Profit, I'll probably block and trade, actually. Because they only have one card in their graveyard, so that wouldn't give them the forage ability. Oh, well, that's pretty good. Okay. Wow, they've got a nice one. Land revealed is great. Cash grab is good. Alright, let's start pushing. We do want to get the Glarb online first, though, in case there's land on top. I think I'll go ahead and sack the Harvest and shuffle away the Bonebind. Plus, we can get some extra value. later. 3 swamps, right? Yeah, let's get a forest. Paw Patch is good enough to draw, methinks. So we have 6 more life between the cash grab and the duo. Let's see, I've used early winter. We still have our, what? Bumble, Flower, Consumed by Greed, Nocturnal Hunger. I'm going to go with Sticky Tongue, maybe bounce the Pawn Prophet. Sure. Polywallop? Sure. Alright, fair enough. Drew a Bone Bind anyways, huh? Milled our hunger, but we did hit the share pot, but I think we just want to go wide with cultivators here. I still have the Forager in the deck, so we do want to leave some relevant permanents in our graveyard. Currently, my game plan is to win with big cultivators. Wow, they have 2 Dream Dew and Trancers. That's insane. Sheesh. Okay. Well, they're looking a little bit more rough now. Gonna sack 1 food, but not both currently. Oh, this game might be hard for us to win. I have a feeling I'm going to end up decking out. We might need to make some less than optimal attacks just to try to push through. Especially since I milled one of my few removal spell. Actually, wait, I milled the Share Pot and the Nocturnal Hunger, didn't I? So we have Consumed by Greed left or Forager on Share Pot left. It's pretty weak. We needed like a Scavenger's Talent or something. Mill the opponent out that way. So I don't think we can win this game. Ooh, Storm Chaser's Talent on like Polywallop or something too. I should activate that now since they know I have the formation in my hand. Oh, no, they're not going to. Okay. Hmm. Guess I can wait to kill that until they try to level it up now. Yeah, this feels kind of lost. Oh, man. They have a disgusting looking deck. Sheesh. Two Dream Dew Entrancers, Clement. My god, just all of the best frog cards, huh? Wow. Now there's the Forager. Do I have to kill the Mind Whisker, I guess? We can almost make some pretty big attacks this turn, but not quite. Yeah, realistically, I can't win this game. But I need to start pushing through. Okay, getting rid of one of their reach creatures is nice. Chump is fine as well. I mean, I need to fight through all of the 4 toughness creatures is the problem, and I don't think we have enough ways to do that anymore. Don't think Tree Guard Duo can somehow force damage through. right? You don't have anything that's unblockable purely. Though I will say, I guess these cultivators will chew through them pretty quickly if they can't find a bounce spell or other removal. I mean, I guess at this point in time, Polywallop doesn't kill these anymore. They can't bounce their entrancers unless they play a creature that costs 5 or more, which there will be creatures that they can, but they're deep in the tank. This is their last time bank. Yeah, kidnap. Gross. Don't have a way to blow up an enchantment anymore, right? No, so... I mean, technically, if I draw Consumed by Greed, I can make them sacrifice the Cultivator and then get it back, but... What is this attack? Okay, that was kind of strange. Down to 6. Alright, so they don't need the Forager anymore, they're saying. They want to keep the Pawn Prophet. Nope, they're just going to take the hit. That's fine too. Nine cards left in library. I mean, if they have like a overpower or whatever, I can't beat that, I suppose. Oof, I'm at 2. All right. Guess I should probably force them to lock with one of their reach creatures now. Alright, they do not have any squirrels in their deck. They could have surveilled with the pawn profit trigger on the stack to maybe draw one of a few cards that they would have enjoyed instead here. Village to the graveyard. So best draw is, yeah, still just consumed by greed. I have the 2 treetop sentries and a cash grab, but cash grab not looking very good. Ah. I need to make some plays here. I think they're just going for the mill out, so everything I can poke in for right now is relevant. If I do win this one, it's going to be by the nick, by the skin of our teeth. Poke in for 1. We can bone bind back our duo. Okay, all their frogs are big, but doesn't really matter right now anymore. So ideally, I guess Darkstar hits a land. Then Darkstar hits a land and then we draw the Consumed by Greed or something. Okay, there's the land. Ah! Yeah, I think it's going to be too little too late now. I have to win next turn somehow. Our own Darkstar killed us here. Well, I don't even know if that's true. Even if I didn't have Darkstar, I don't think we would have won anyways. I just didn't have good attacks. Even all-out attacks wouldn't work. Oh, Consumed by Greed is literally the last card in my deck. Oh my gosh, and the thing is, I can't actually forage unless I cash grab first, but if I cash grab, then I mill the Consumed by Greed. I mean, they still have 4 blockers anyways. They'd be able to block, 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 block. Yeah, this doesn't work, damn it. It literally was the bottom card. If we drew Consumed by Greed here and they had literally nothing, I would win. Right? They'd block 1, 2, 3, 4, take 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I can't forage. Yeah, I have no way to do this. GG's. Good beats. Final boss. Their deck was just a little bit too good for us, and I couldn't push through. It didn't help that we milled both the Share Pot and the Hunger. We needed to have not milled one of them, because even though I was able to buy the Share Pot back the one time, the fact that we weren't able to utilize them initially really wrecked us. Good beats. Yeah, even if I had played the Sentries pre-combat, we only hit him to 1 there. So sick. If they had nothing, we would have won had I hit the Consumed by Greed, but it was literally the last card in our library. Wow, so sick. And they didn't cast anything. Well, I mean, I guess they had no reason to cast anything unless I did something first, but that's so unfortunate. To lose that game, we had to mill 2 removal spells and then have our last removal spell be the literal last card in the library. Damn, so close. I mean, 6 and 3. I'm happy. I don't think this deck had enough top end. So, while they did have a really nice low cheap curve, I think it definitely could have used some help at the top end to close out some games better. So, good stuff. Thanks for watching, friends. We'll see you back next time.